Abba. Abba. Hello, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? Hi. Hello. I'm gonna scooch myself a little. I feel like I'm not centered in between. I feel like I'm not centered. Let me. There we go. Like a little more that way. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, egg. I like the little fried egg. I think it's cute. Yeah, baby mode today. Let's go. Hi. Hello. See, I was on time today. Yeah, because I was later than usual. I had some stuff I needed to take care of, but we are good. We are ready to go for the day. We're gonna do some art because I was worried that my internet was gonna be shitty like it was on Wednesday because we dropped like a third of all of our frames. So I really appreciate anyone who was here on Wednesday watching the art stream because I watched the Twitch VOD and that is it is constantly trying to load itself. But yeah. What's up, Leah? How is you? I is good. I have some tea that's like a little cold. I might have to heat that up. I probably should have done it while I was on the starting soon screen, honestly, but I was like fixing little things. So, oh, also, the attending church, the church check-in, that should be working from now on. Everything got reset to 0, so as long as anyone who got 1 today comes in tomorrow and it's 2, it should work, but I figured out the problem. The problem was it wasn't actually tracking what each individual username had. So it was like, oh, it's 1 because it was 0 before, even though it just kept resetting to 0. So I figured out what was wrong with it. So hopefully this works. But yeah, everyone get your church check-ins now so you can start building them up. And at some point, I will make a fun little pop-up so you can see your little number and everything and just have like maybe like a special Leah fight for y'all. But I will figure it out. That's a later Leah problem, not a current Leah problem, you know? For future Leah to deal with. But yeah, I felt like using this model today. I was feeling the schmall, you know? Schmall mode. But yeah, so the plan for art stuff is we're gonna change the channel points. Remember I'd been talking about upgrading those because y'all keep calling them hentai tickets? Yeah, so we're gonna change it. They're gonna be toofs, so you can give me your toofs from now on. So you can just collect a bunch of toofs and hand them over to me. I like this toof economy that I am making. Hentai teeth? No, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask how you make hentai teeth because I know one of y'all in here has a thing for teeth and will have sauce. And I don't want to see the sauce. I want my teeths just to be teeths. But yeah, no, so we're gonna have little toofs. I did it was literally like a 10-second sketch for our little toofs. But I think it looks really cute. I like it a lot. Also, if you haven't noticed or if you were not here on Wednesday, if you have been a subscriber or have been gifted subs before, your little badge is now an N64 cartridge. Yay! So that's right next to your names now. And they look so cute. They're so bright and fun. I like them a lot. I like them very much so. I think I have the gold one right now. Mr. Block 64? Yeah, exactly. Everyone is now part of the Nintendo 64. That's so cool. Thank you. Yeah, I also updated them on YouTube, so if you're a member on there, those have been changed. The Milkies were cute, and I did like them a lot, but I wanted to make my own. And I was like, let me make these. These will be cute and fun. And I think they look adorable, you know? And I feel like no matter what we've done, I've always gone back to, even if it's for like a birthday stream or whatever, we've always gone back to like N64 stuff. So I thought it fit the channel well. I did. But yeah, so we're gonna change the tickets to teeths. And then the channel points, or not channel points, the sub badges have been changed to N64 cartridges. What's Lia's N64 cartridge containing? Depression. I'm kidding. You know, that's a good question, actually. I don't know. Yeah, my tea's a little cold. Don't you hate that? Like, you have the tea next to you, and then you're, like, busy, so you forget about it. Because you're like, oh, I could just get this done in a minute, and then you're like, oh, but I could also get this thing done in a minute, and then you have, like, lukewarm tea. Yeah. At least I do that a lot. I bought one of those, like, desk mug warmers, but I don't know where mine is since I moved. So I haven't set it up, but the mug I have right now, I think is too big for it anyway. You need like the normal, like, I want to say like 12-ounce mugs, but this one's bigger than that, so. Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to scooch us over into the art category. We'll get everything set up, and then I'm gonna run downstairs, pop my microwave. I'm gonna pop my microwave in my tea. I'm gonna put my mug in my microwave to heat up my tea, and then we can get started. But you can see how cute this sketch is. You wanna see how cute this sketch is of the widow tooth? This is gonna be the Church of the Tooth now. All right, art time, let's go. Yeah. All right, let me scooch myself and do one thing. Whee! We're gonna go over here. Put myself like here-ish, and then I've never gotten to use this asset, so let me do this. Hold on. Tablet. I'm gonna go with yellow. I like yellow. Yellow's nice. Look at this. It actually looks like I'm in front of the Scream. Like, maybe like that much? Does that look good? Do we like this? I want it to look like a table. It's attached to me. Oh no, wait, hold on. I have a better idea. Hold on, let me do this. Because then it's... Oh, I can do this. Hold on. Let me open up Steam. I gotta get the exact one. I'm gonna place it in OBS instead of placing it directly on my model, because I don't want it to like swing around the entire time. So let me do that first. Let's see, where's Steam? Steam's here. Not avatars, no. There we go. Manage. Where's browse local files. I can't fucking read today. Did you know that dyslexia not only affects your reading capabilities, but also your speech capabilities? Because I learned that recently, and that makes so much sense. Because, like, every stream, I fuck up at least one word. My brain is constantly trying to combine the two. That's... Why did it go here? Where are my actual... Where's my local files? Hold on, I want my thingies. Manage, browse local files. There we go. Okay, so data, not a plugin. Streaming assets, items, and then I can do tablet. There it is. Okay. Okay. Boom. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make it so y'all are in front of here, right? Yeah, isn't the tooth cute? I like it a lot. I'm gonna move this down. Let's see, where are you? I want to make sure you're in front. You can sit in front of my desk today. Okay, there you go. So you're in front. You're in front today. And then I can make this a little smaller. This will be my desk right here. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I love it. It's so cute. Okay. So I can actually see chat now. Woo, there you are. There you are. Look, I'm a real art streamer now. I'm doing the thing, right? There we go. Fully immersed. Yeah. I should make a custom one of these at some point for when I have my new model and everything. Because I think this is really cute, right? Like, don't I look like a professional and everything now? Teeth has gained sentience. They have become their own hive mind. Uh-oh. What if your teeth just, like, betrayed you while inside your mouth? What if that happened? Like, what happens if your teeth rebel? I'm gonna leave you with that to think about while I go heat up my tea. Give me, like, 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Do not set the chat on fire while I am gone, and also prepare your teeth for me. Bing bong. Okay, I have my tea. It is all nice and warm. Probably a little too hot, but that'll be fine because it can cool down again, and then I can forget to put it in my mouth, and then I'll have to go downstairs and heat it up again. I kind of want to put a microwave in my office, I'm not gonna lie. Do they make, like little microwaves? Like, kind of like mug-size microwaves? Now draw her farting. Grundle, shut the fuck up. Oh, maybe the teeth start biting you with their own teeth. If your teeth have teeth, you could have so much teeth if your teeth had teeth. And what if your teeth had teeth? And what if your teeth's had teeths? There's so many teeths. It's gonna be like, wait, isn't that movie called Teeth? About that lady who has teeth inside her vagina as, like, a protection mechanism? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Alright. Now we can start drawing. Infinite loop of teeth. That movie's called Teeth, right? I like how Grundle knows exactly what I'm talking about, but Smoke is like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's a movie. There's also the Killer Tire movie. I don't remember that one. Was that like a B flick or something like that? All right, moving y'all so I can do the thing. All right, I'm gonna go over this very slightly. The fuck kind of sauce you've been watching, Leah? It's not porn. It's like an actual movie. I think it was on Netflix. That's why I watched it. I was like, oh, what's this? This seems interesting enough. And then it was like she could have sex if she wants to. It was just like, if people were being weird and she had to protect herself, she had teeth in her cooch. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the one who made the movie. I just watched it. You know what I mean? All right, let's get a nice sketch out of this really janky one. Yeah, I swear, it was on Netflix. I'm not the one who created it. Take it up with them. Speaking of sauce, my Twitter feed has been blessed with spicy Bellatra. Oh yeah, I've been getting so much clown art. Like spicy clown art on my feed. It's kind of great. Like, totally I understand if clowns or jesters are like scary to you and you can't do it because of that, but like my feed has been eating good. I love Bellatra. What's your favorite card? There's cards? I thought they were just clowns. Really sexy clowns. Anyway, how's everyone else's day? Let me turn this. Actually, we're gonna do it this way. I want to be smart. Be big brain. I watch Bellatra for the plot. Exactly. I'm getting lots of muscular lady art on Litwit. Nice, nice. That's also good. Also a good time. I feel like my Twitter feed it's usually like, you know, VTubers and stuff. But then it's also like commissioning drama, which I'm like, I'm tired of. People need to be professional. If you want to be a professional, be a professional. Otherwise, stop. But then it's just like spicy fan art and stuff. That's usually what's on my feed. Sometimes cosplayers and stuff. Hi, Rex. How are you? Oh, you know what we should do for the check-in? We should do like a little ding or something. Like something quiet that's not going to be distracting. But I think having a little like ding every time you check in would be cute. What kind of sound do you think we should do? This song both relaxes me and terrifies me. Because, like, I know a lot of people liked Dire Dire Docks, but, like, it's not my favorite. The song is nice. But, like, any water levels, I'm like, I don't know, man. Hello, how are you? Do you like my new emote that I put in place of my name? But yeah, I think we should have a little, like, ding or, like, I don't know, even, like, a fart sound or something. Something cute. Just like, abois. Well, what if we did abois? Abois. Like that. That would be really cute, right? Because, like, you know how Twitch now tracks them? I haven't found an endpoint, so I can't use what Twitch is keeping track of. So I was like, oh, I'll just make my own, because that's what I'm used to doing anyway, you know? But I mean, at some point they'll probably have an endpoint for it. I haven't seen one, and I haven't checked in a little bit, but I do check once in a while. There we go. This is looking real nice, honestly. Yeah, isn't it funny? I love it. The song is a certified Nintendo classic. It is. You know what's also good? For Mario 64 specifically, the Metal Mario theme. I cannot get over how good that is, and even just the opening. Like, hold on. Where's my mouse? Floating arm. My immersion. Oh no, my immersions. Where is it? Is it file select? No, title theme. This one. This is like some of the best video game drum and bass that I've ever heard. And honestly, drum and bass for video games needs to come back. I don't know why it was so popular in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and then just kind of like went away, you know? It needs to come back. Oh, yeah, you found some. I put a few more emotes from 7TV that I thought were cute. Yeah, the hi-hat spam. But it sounds so good. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, I forgot everything that I wrote with my name in it since I've changed it to pick up on my name. Looks so fucking funny. There we go. This is one nice tooth. Look at this tooth right here. One sexy ass tooth. I don't know why I'm giving it kind of a southern drawl, but I am. So deal with it. Also, I've been noticing on my sketches, I've been giving things faces that don't necessarily need them. And now this tooth is looking kind of sexy for no reason. Am I the only one who thinks this expression's kind of like sexy? Hen tooths. Ugh, you were the second person. Gal was already saying hentai tooth. Speaking about tips, what's the tipping system like over there? Okay, so I gotta fix a thing because I realized if I'm not live on YouTube, it doesn't work because I did that through my YouTube side. So I gotta talk to Stream Elements about combining or adding it to Twitch. But the basic idea is as long as I am live, instead of using PayPal, because PayPal tends to fuck over creators really badly, instead of using PayPal, you can put in whatever card they allow. So like if you have like a Visa or a MasterCard or whatever, whatever they take for those, you can just directly put it in. They do give you the option to add in PayPal, but basically the reason why a lot of streamers, and myself included, do not use PayPal to collect donations or tips, however you want to consider them, is because people will donate really large amounts of money and then do what's called a chargeback. So they're like, oh, just kidding. And then what happens is PayPal doesn't look at like Twitch being the person they're doing business with. They look at it as you, the individual, as a business owner. So they're like, well, this is your fault because you didn't somehow prevent the chargeback from happening, which is really stupid. So we get hit with the chargeback fee. Yeah, it's just a prank, but some people get hit with like really, really like hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars, depending on how much was sent initially. So people will be assholes. They'll like throw $1,000 at a streamer and then charge it back. And then you're hit with like, let's say it's like a $250 fee or something like that. So it's like, you just basically stole money from me, but they didn't get it. PayPal gets it. So, I hate PayPal. PayPal sucks donkey dick and they should fuck off. Tired of them acting like a bank and then not getting treated everywhere else like a bank. They suck. I hate them. Stinky. But yeah, that's the basic idea with them. All right, now we're going to put this in the sketch folder. But yeah, so the way they do that is it basically helps prevent things like chargeback. So I will get less donations because it is not as easy to access, but that's okay because I would like to not get hit with chargebacks. Stupid sexy tooth. Yeah, exactly. Let's do like a mid-tone. I don't know exactly what color I want the tooth to be. Like, I know I want it to be pretty bright, but I think I'm going to use a lot of blues in this. I'm feeling blue for, like, some of it. So let's start in this. Or, you know what? No. Let me start in the white. We'll make the background dark. Boom. Oh, no, I can't see. I can't see my, my thingy. No. All right, let's try this. It's still a little hard to see. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's better. Now I can see everything. Just saw Nosferatu. It was pretty scary. I heard it was good. I was talking to a friend about it because I wanted to go watch it. And everything I've heard about it is that, like, it's horny. So I was asking my friend about it, and they were like, yeah, like, there were certain parts that, like, I wasn't expecting, but overall it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't, like, as constant as people were making it seem. But, like, vampires and horny? Sign me up. For sure. You can send $1, charge back. The minimum chargeback fee is, like, $25, so it's actually really cheap to spam it. Yeah, I forgot about that side. I was more focused on, like, people throwing, like, $1,000 to get, like, attention, because that's usually what it is, but it absolutely happens with the smaller chargebacks as well. But yeah, people are assholes. If you can't donate money, or you're worried you can't donate money, don't donate money. And if you're going to donate money to somebody specifically to charge them back, I hope you step on Legos for the rest of your life that are on fire and then are also extra pointy, not just like the regular pointy. I mean like needle pointy. And yeah, forever. Even in the afterlife, actually. So yeah. A nice coffee stained yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna go with white because it looks nicer. It'll be brighter, but yeah. No, most teeth are not, like, super, super bright white. But it was good, though. You liked it? What would you rate it out of 10? Out of 10 toofs. That should be a rating system from now on. Like, I should become a review channel and then say, it was 5.5 out of 5 toofs. Okay, so that's the sketch. So let's do white to start with. I'm gonna try a technique that I was working on last time and see how I like it. But let's see. I think that's not thick enough for this. I'm gonna go maybe like an 80? Yeah, we'll start with like an 80 and then go from there. Review your own cone. Blah, 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 blah. That's horrible. Why would someone do that? People do fucked up shit all the time. I don't know why, other than they're probably very miserable people and have nothing better to do with themselves. But yeah, I wish they would stop doing that. Thankfully, that's never happened to me for streaming stuff, but I also, like, stopped using PayPal pretty fucking quickly. Like, as soon as I saw that PayPal will not back you up, I was like, yeah, no, you're not getting anything from me. Make sure their pillows are warm on both sides so they never get a cool side. Exactly. Their toast is always too toasty. They always feel like they never got enough sleep. They go to take a nap and it feels like it's worse when you get up. Everything. Yeah. Review your own content, then review those reviews. Infinite content. You're right. Infinite content hack. Let's go. Blood for the blood god. Tooth for the tooth god. I'm going to make a tooth god outfit one day. I will do that. It's going to happen. All right, so let's see how this works, because I'm not used to using this tool. I think I'm going to have to do it in, like, sections. Because I see people do this for emotes all the time, and, like, it just doesn't seem right for me. Maybe I'll do it the way I'm used to doing it. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I'm getting too hot. Let me take my bathrobe off. Eggy. Little egg. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba da 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 da. There we go. Ah! Everything's fine and safe. Cause yeah, like look, I can just do that. I like that better. But maybe it's just because I haven't learned the strat. I don't know the tech. Oh, looks alright, right? But yeah, we'll start out with like a super bright white tooth. And then we'll kind of do what we did on Wednesday with the carts. And do all like the grayscale stuff. And then I have an idea for how I want to do the overlays. Just learn a new skill, easy. I mean, yes. Yes, that is exactly what I have to do. It's practice. Practice makes perfect. All right, let's do... Meow. Does that look right? I feel like I have to go faster with it sometimes. Movie was really well shot. Ooh. I haven't been to the actual, like the theater in, like, quite a long time. So I'll probably go. That one looks like it's going to be good and worth it. My thing is with going to the movies, right, is that I don't want to gamble on, like, $15 for seeing a movie that I may or may not enjoy when I can just wait usually like 2 or 3 months and then it's on most major streaming platforms. You know what I mean? Yeah, no spoilers, please. Want to hear a joke? What kind of joke? If it's silly, goofy, yes. If it's offensive, no. If it's about toofs, very much so. Let's see. Let me do like that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you found the cake. An adult joke? Okay, probably okay, but just be careful with Twitch's TOS stuff. All right, let me go like that. I need to gap the bridge. You know what I could do? I could probably use the curve thing to clean those up if I don't feel like doing it manually. That's probably what it's good for, but we'll see. Almost. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful molar. Oh no. Why was the snowman smiling? Why? I'm a little nervous, but why? Come on. There we go. What did the dentist say to the golfer? You have a hole in one? Oh no. He saw the snowblower coming. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. You're safe. There's okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's test and see how this works. Here, ooh, that's way too big now. Ooh. Okay, it kind of does what I'm thinking of, but I think that's fine. I feel like I'm overthinking it. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's not what I want. G. There we go. Ba-now, ba-now. Now you can't see anything. Aha! What did the termite eat? The sofa, the chair, and the love seat? It had a sweet tooth. Oh my god. Why did the deer need braces? He had buck teeth. Oh my god. Why didn't the skeleton go to the prom? Because he had nobody to go with. I like these ones. These are silly. All right, we're gonna do this real quick so I can see underneath. There we go. So I can see these. See all these lines? Yeah, we gotta get rid of them. I'm using B, right? B. 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 This music's so fucking good. I think an important part of drawing, like a really underrated part, is having music that makes your brain go burr. I think that's such an important part. If you want to be an artist, ignore the art. The art's not important. What's important is the vibe. Also, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day or night. Yeah, vibes only. Who cares about how the art looks? Oh, thanks for the lurk. Thank you. We should have like a little like lurk thingy too. Like kind of similar to the check-in. So it'd be like, me, or something like that. I think that'd be cute. That'd be cute. What's the best thing about gardening? Getting down and dirty with your hose. That one's good. I like that. I like that one. Right? Yeah, wouldn't that be adorable? I want little interactive things like that. Like, eventually it might become, like, too many people do it. I'm gonna make that, like, a once per stream thing. But we don't have to worry about that until we're a bigger channel, if that ever happens. You know? So we can have all the fun little interactive stuff now, then I can eventually scale them. Do-do-de-do. Boo-boo. I can't get over having the thing change my name. It's so funny. All right, I don't think I'm missing any lines. All right, so now we can change this back to like here, maybe? There we go. All right, and then we're gonna put the sketch on top so I can see what we were going for. Look at that. Look at that sexy doof. Oh, no. That's not what I want. And then we're gonna select this. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna be big brain. I'm gonna duplicate this. I deleted it. Duplicate. Why is duplicate? I hate that duplicate and delete are literally right next to each other. Duplicate. And then this is gonna go underneath. And then I'm gonna throw a stroke on it for now so we can see things more easily. Make that like 25 on this probably. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I was reading a book about anti-gravity. I just cannot seem to put it down. I like little silly jokes like this. They make my brain happy. Stop saving. Actually, no, I do need to save. Hold on. Tooth channel point thing. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I kept like trying not to save. Because I have my instinct of like just save as often as possible, and then it kept coming up with the menu because I hadn't saved the file yet, so my reflexes were trying to save me when my brain was rejecting it. Ah, delicious. Okay, so now that we have this, right? So we can select that. I'm going to make this the render, so tooth render. And then we'll do an overlay. I'm not sure what color I want to do with the overlay. I know it's going to be a little blue at least, but I'm not sure how blue I want to make this. Because I just don't want it to feel like too flat. But I think I might do 2 different overlay colors to make it really interesting looking. But we'll figure out what those colors will end up being. And this is tooth. Do ba da da da. Tooth outline. All right, so let's start with like a medium tone, and then we will make this. Pull up my favorite brush. Ugh. I have so many. I've been like really congested recently. And then it goes from like, I have all this gunk in my nose to, oh, well, I guess it's all coming out now. Why tooth? Because I love tooth. I love tooth very much. And we're going to go around. Same thing under here. But I love tooth, that's why. Same reason Smoke gave me his tooth, and Gal is giving me their tooth. Because I love tooth. Tooth look mean. What do you mean? That's a mean face? This is a sexy face. They're like, how you doing? How you doing? What you feeding me tonight? You need help chewing that, baby. But yeah, tooth. Tooth not mean. Tooth nice. And then I want to do this like... There's always this little divot in the molars that I kind of want to be able to get over here. All right, so let's see. Let's take the sketch off. Okay, so now it's kind of looking like a tooth already. You see that? All right, and let me grab this, and then we'll go with a lighter color. Bum ba dum bum bum. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of guess where the color is supposed to go. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna give that tooth a scary face after you finish it. It's gonna be in 144p quality. Hell yeah! It's always funny to see the edits y'all come up with, or like any of the fan art stuff. I enjoy it very much. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. This one's actually going to be kind of dark specifically because it's all the way back here. But let's see what we got. So I've been watching a lot of it's not quite deep dive. It's not like the 4-hour deep dive into like a hyper specific topic, but I've been watching a lot of deep dives on mostly Donkey Kong 64 recently. And I was watching one about like cut content. So it was like 2 different videos, 2 parts. Did you know Donkey Kong was supposed to have a shotgun? You know how he has the coconut gun? That was a shotgun. And Diddy had pistols. I did not know that before. And I found that out today. I was like, ah, okay. What do sprinters eat before they race? Nothing, they fast. Okay, I see what you did there. I see. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, dun 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 dun. Okay, let's go with this. I'm gonna add a little bit of light here, but I kind of want to blend this out more. There we go. Yeah, they were like, let's give him guns. And then Miyamoto was like, coconut gun. Actually, it didn't originally have the coconuts in it, but the look of the coconut gun as it is today is what Miyamoto added in there, because he saw it at like an E3 trailer or something, like a trailer during E3 back in the day, and was like, oh, that's not our brand. I guess because of the game looked kind of cartoony, they were like, for kids. Which, like, I mean, I get, but I also... Because, like, they had 007, that was on the N64, and there were so many guns in that one. It's kind of funny seeing a lovable character holding a weapon capable of lethality. Yeah? You think so? Hold on. Do you still feel the same way now? Teeth. Give me your teeth. Give me your teeth right now. Teeth. Give me those teepees. right, before I get in trouble. Boom. Hee hee.
I feel my tummy gurgling. Maybe more Arby's will help settle it.
What have I said about Arby's? What have I said about Arby's? No, what do you mean no? I can't, one of my teeth are behind my nose. How'd it get there? How'd it get behind your nose? Was it going on vacation? I don't understand how it got there. To be fair, you probably don't know exactly why it did that either, but, you know. There we go. This is already looking so nice. Oh, it never dropped? Oh. I had, it's not the same, but I had a snaggletooth when I was a kid. And one of them came in normally, and the other one, like, got moved. So I had, like, kind of two teeth on top of another, and then I had to get it pulled. So, snaggletooth. Okay, this is already starting to look pretty good. I'm definitely gonna have to throw some more, like, gray into here. But I think we can add in an overlay at this point to see exactly how this is gonna look. Give me a good opportunity to do the same thing. Backwell. Got the picture if you want to see in the Discord. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Where in the Discord? I can take a peep. I'm curious. All right, let me change this into an overlay. And then I'm gonna go with something like this for now. We're gonna see how this looks. Ooh. Not light enough. Let's do this for now, and then we can change it. Haven't posted it yet. Fan art and fan memes is probably the best place to put it. Yeah, we can adjust this as needed, but I kind of like the blue. I know teeth aren't blue, but, like, I don't know. I feel like blue feels right. You know what I mean? It feels right. There we go. Wrong layer. Just go around here. And same thing underneath. Doo-doo, boo-doo. Just keep doing that till we get the exact color we want. Bluetooth. Yeah, it is Bluetooth. You're right. I forgore about that. I forgore. There we go. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's truck rumbling in. Just think they're leaving? I hear it. Maybe that one's not my neighbor's. Either way. I'm sorry if it is too loud. Alright, let's turn over here. I think I need to go with a bigger brush. Because I feel like I'm losing some of the definition with the smaller one. Just gotta go in and just paint it. And then I know down here we're gonna have more shading overall. think it's going to end up looking something like that. Same thing over here. I'm cracking myself up over the the fucking daddy emote. Oh my god, one second. Let me go look. Let me take a look-see. Oh my god. That is kind of funny though. Yeah, okay, thank you for putting the warning that is not real pew-pew. But that is very funny. Oh my god. I'm gonna react to that back with another pew-pew. But yeah. No, that's silly. I count that as a fan art. Oh. How does your chat interact with you? Points gel blaster back at me. Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, I'm enjoying how this is coming out. There we go. Just blend. Let's add like a little more over here. I think what is easiest for me, like, if you're ever getting caught up in the details and you're like, oh, this part isn't like quite looking the way I want to, take a bigger brush and block things out. Like, block out where you think everything is going to be. And then it ends up looking better. Because, like, for instance, let's say I was working on this. I know because of the way that this is shaped over here that there is going to be some sort of shadow on this side and on this side. So going in and adding that, especially if you have multiple colors, this works better with more colors. Doing that will help you get the idea of the shape much better, because your brain wants to fill in the blank that's there. So you'll understand where you're supposed to be putting light and shadow if you just, even if it's wrong initially, if you just throw it in there and you'll be like, that doesn't quite look right. Like, for instance, I know I got to keep blending all this out because, you know, it's pretty basic right now. But I have an idea of like, okay, I want the light to hit here, but because this curves in, I know that there's going to be a shadow here, right? And then you just keep doing that over and over until it looks right. Block out, lock in, exactly. And then same thing, just, you know that you need to carve in the shape. And the other thing is for carving shapes specifically, right? So I know that I really, really, really want this kind of shape over here, right? So I keep going very carefully with the outside. Like that. But I'm keeping this right here. Let me zoom in so it's a little easier to see. See how I have this divot right here? It's going to follow this curve similarly to how this is. Because I know it's going to go like that. And if I lose it at all, I can just go, okay, let me throw this back in. And then very carefully, just keep that shape. And then you can keep adjusting the shape however you need. But it's the same exact thing. And then if anyone wants to see what it looks like in the black and white right now. Because you can also see that with the blending, the lightest parts aren't actually white once you blend it. It just looks like that. It's like when I throw this on here, it looks like that's basically the lightest part up here, but it actually is these untouched parts over here. I'm gonna go slightly smaller brush. Professor Daddy, is this gonna be on the final? Yes. Absolutely. If I was gonna make my entire channel about art, I think that would be a funny way to do it. Like turn it into like a teaching channel and go with the whole like teacher persona and everything. Like, today we're gonna learn about colors and hues and how to correctly place them. And then I have like really stupid shit on it. like the block out lock-in is both really dumb and really incredible. And I mean that in like the most positive way ever. Like it is literally correct, but the funniest way to explain it. Tooth bumps look like a butt a little bit. It does, but that is kind of how the molar goes, you know? Because you have this like, so from here it's gonna kind of go in like this, and then you kind of got, it does look like butt cheeks. I'm not gonna lie, it does, but that is how they work. Hi, hello, welcome in. How you doing? There you go, hold on. Is that better? Let me just like make that real sharp here for you. There you go, butt tooth. Ah, delicious cheeks. Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like that. All right, let's blend this out. Probably gonna do something similar here where I kind of cut into this, right? Because when we were doing this sketch, right? Remember, we didn't completely connect the lines here, and I'm gonna do something kind of similar to that, right? But just with the rendering. Actually, did that a little lower, so I can probably pop that back in a little bit. No, I can't unsee two butts. You have two butts smushed together. Who doesn't love something that looks like a butt? Exactly. We are a very butt-friendly stream. Oh my god. Yeah. All right, let me see how that went over, because I feel like... Okay, so here needs more. That's what we're missing. Then we'll do the same thing here, and then over here, and then like over here a little bit. Also, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, butt tooth. Tooth butt. Whatever way you want to consider it. I'm actually going to kind of bring that out a little bit. Let me lightly go over this. Same thing here. Just a little more shadow. And then lots of shadow over here, because that's underneath. And there's still going to be shadow here from the little butt crack. Alright, let's start bringing out some light over here. Sculpt this a little more. Alright, I'm going to turn this so we can sculpt. I want there to be a clear difference between this like lower part of the molar and then over here. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of looks like a Metroid a little bit. Like if you took some string on a Metroid and then tied it up like a present, and you had like the bow right here, so you have string here, it kind of looks like a baby Metroid. There we go. All right, nice. And even though there's a lot of this that still needs to be blended out a lot, you can see like the clear difference now between these two sections. And then I'm still gonna use this to blend. There's gonna be like a little bit of light that comes in over here. I feel like it would be kind of like this. And then we can just keep blending that in. And then keep in mind, since we're doing this for the channel point icon, it's going to be really, really small. So if you have mistakes, that's okay. And honestly, in my opinion, it is better for your art to have mistakes than to look way overblended, because the overblending tends to make your art look really flat, and I fell into that for a while where I was like, it's not blended perfectly, and having the clear separation, or at least semi-clear separation, looks a lot better. Moulertroid, yeah. It does like look like one though, right? I think for here we should cut this off higher. Like, let me add some. If we do like, let's do this. So you have the first cross, second cross. And they don't have to be perfect, but they kind of come together like that a little bit, right? So we'll bring this down like a teeny bit. And
that
then
drawing ain't nowhere near FLST.
FLST? What is FLST? All right, I want to add some more shadow back into here. Flat? Yeah, maybe flat. Yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely not flat. For sure. Yeah, okay. I was confused. I was like, is that an acronym for something? But yes, I agree. We have our very curvy molar. Okay, over here. There we go. I still really, even if it's not correct, I really like adding the extra shadows on the lower part. So wherever my outline ends up being, even if it doesn't completely need it, I really like doing it. And then for here, I'm gonna go in and just try to carve this out a little more. This is actually where I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I like this boss music while I'm coloring. There we go. And then part of this will get blended out, but depending on like how you like to render things, some people will leave this part really harsh. Some people will like blend one side of it and then add like a lighter color than this right over it to still give a little bit of blending, but not as harsh. Or not as blended. It'll end up looking harsh. I hear a bit of Horrible Histories intro in that music. Yeah? This is the final battle in Banjo-Kazooie. Your tooth is his final boss because you're sweet tooth. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so let's do a little bit of this. All right, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit because I want this to be really bright personally. I think I'm gonna blend down here, but I want this part to be like very separated. Do, 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 do. There we go. Ooh, this is gonna look so nice when it's done. Yeah, toof, toof, toof. And then we'll also change the color of the outline, but that's later. I'm not as concerned about that right now. All right, and then blend the edges again. So much blending, so little time. It's been a while since I've done any of the boss battles, or at least the final boss battles for Banjo. I feel like I remember Tui better than I remember Kazooie for some reason. Worst thing for digital art is losing that little piece at the front of it. Yeah. Yeah, there's always that little bit that's like doesn't quite show. It's like, oh, actually, no, this is actually getting covered pretty well. Usually there's that little bit, but I guess it's being nice to me today. Surprising. But I'll take it. I will take it for sure. All right, same thing over here. I want to add a bit of a darker spot here. And then we'll blend it out, and then eventually we'll do that same kind of cleanup that we did over here to here. Why did Twitch censor those words in your MSG Kazin? Oh, you're asking? I don't see anything censored. Because usually there's asterisks if Twitch gets mad about something, but they still allow it. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe it's just something for Australia? Because it could be that, maybe something specific to Australia, because I don't see anything censored. Does it look censored, like, on the stream, whatever the message was? Because the way it's written out right now, I can see it. Like, that's exactly how I see it, I should say. Censor thing and little piece on my end. Really? Huh. That's weird. Not sure why it did that. Well, if you're ever not sure what they are, you can look up at the chat on the stream itself. Ooh, yeah. Those, like, specific parts that are a little extra dark look so nice. And the best part is, I can take a smaller brush and just, like, lightly blend these down. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, maybe it's like a region-specific thing. Or what if it's something by the account? Weird. Odd. Very odd. Alright, so this over here, I know I want something like this. And then I still need to do this. Yeah, it's very odd. It is pretty odd. Just need to bring this. A little too far. Let me do this. Flip it. And then I'm going to make this smaller so I can carve this a little better. And then I can just go around here, get some of this. Spoopy. There we go. I think I'm going to take a 200 over here. My D&D character is called Gerald the Dumpster Living Wizard. Hell yeah. All right, let's bring this in. Same thing over here. Dun 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 dun. This is starting to look really, really nice. Should also do this over here. Maybe in 100. Just don't want to bring this too far. Technically, it would have a curve like this over here, but I don't feel like showing that in there. I want it a little more on the cartoony side rather than the realistic side. YouTube drawing tutorials, you draw the shape of the tooth and then it cuts to this, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this. This one's extra spoopy. Dun 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 dun. Bring this out more. Yeah, because I feel like it wasn't high enough. Bum ba dum ba da dun dun dun. Alright, let's see how that's looking. Okay, yeah, this is following the kind of shape. So this curve over here, this is following a little better now. But I like how we have like the very eerie, like, ooh, something's gonna get you. Bum ba dum ba dum. And this is why I didn't like Clinker's Cavern. It's like almost every N64 era water level always gives me such bad anxiety. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's make this smaller. So same thing here. I still want that same shape, but we can bring that back out. Dun 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 dun. How long is this song? Is this almost over? It sounds like it is. Boop. Now it's over. Ooh, now we're in the Matrix one. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, it even changes the volume for that. Interesting. I wasn't sure if that was just in the game itself, but I guess it is. carve this out a little bit. Turn this. I feel like it's a little too flat. I want to make sure this is a nice and curvy molar. Okay, and then we're gonna add some more depth back in because it's missing it a little here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so this needs to get cut like that. That needs to get cut like that. Bum, ba-da. Mm-hmm. Ba-da, ba-da-da. All right, let's bring some more shade here. What I want to do, let me do like a 70. I want to add a bit more like here. And then same thing for this curve over here. So when I blend it, this will be a little harsher over here. There we go. Let's do a little more here. And then we'll do the same thing going back here too. All right, and then I'm gonna add like a light border around these like very like super white areas so we can still have a little more. Because you see over here, even though it's not blended like at all, you can still kind of understand what's going on here. It's almost like topography. All right, let's do that. Same thing. I'm gonna bring this up a little more. Don't want too much up on this side, but this is gonna be the high point over here. Same thing with that. That can also be reblended too. Topography, yeah, you know what, you're right. You're right. Do, 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 do. Do, do, boop, ba, do, do, do. All right, I'm gonna try to blend out this area. I feel like we haven't really gotten to here too much yet. But the rest of it, honestly, let me do the small check. But that's not bad, honestly. I definitely want a little more going on over here. But, I mean, it's gonna be like this big when you see it, so as long as it kind of looks like one, you know? I could not tell what that is. I had to, like, go over it real fast. Is that a fish? Is that actually a fish? What is that? That's a fur. I know that one. Oh, a little too dark there. Okay, we're gonna do this. This over here. Dun 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 dun. Now it really looks like a butt. I'm not trying to make it look like one. It's just very curvy. It's a smooth lump fish. It feels like an oxymoron. You know what I mean? Do 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 boo boo. Go over this and blend. Blend. Smoothest button down. I'm really not trying to make it look like a butt, but it ends up kind of looking like a butt. It's got lumps that are smooth instead of lumpy lumps. I guess, but the wording confuses me. It feels like an oxymoron, you know? Dun 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 dun. There we go. Just have to go super, super lightly over this part. Boop. All right, let me turn this. This needs to go down a little bit. Do, 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 do. The difficult thing with this is just making sure you go over it a million times until it looks right. Because for me, I feel like I over add or subtract whatever I'm working on. And it like, eventually you get to this like in between midsection that you're like, oh, no, this is it. This is good. I like this. But you have to go over it like a million times before it looks right. I think the other issue is that I need to make sure that I'm adding some like pretty dark sections too. So you can see over here, I have like a very dark section. The more, how do I phrase this? The easier it is to see the difference between different shades of light and shadow, the more realistic your picture will probably look. So like down here, I need to go over this many times and then throw in like a lot. Because I know it's going to get lighter at some point anyway. But it looks different than, you know. See? Like that, there's already a lot more depth to this, even though it's not blended the way I want it to be yet. And you just always keep going over it. Forever and ever and ever. It actually is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Some of the sections just need like smaller like edits to them. All right, bring that up a bit. Around the edges. And then kind of similarly to how we had this over here, I want to add just a little bit like here. So we're having that curve like that to still show off that separation a bit. And then something, here's another trick you can do, right? So we have a dark part here that's pretty dark, and then we have a slightly dark part. I usually wait to do this in detailing, but I'll show you as an example. What I like to do is just add like a tiny bit of my light color here. And then once it's blended out and everything, little details like that make it stand out even more. Because like, look how much separation you can see now. This is kind of what I was describing earlier with being able to see multiple shades of light and multiple shades of shadows. So adding just that, like that little bit changes a lot. And then if you wanted to, you could just keep adding like whatever that high point is, which would be like here. You can just add a little bit like that. But it all depends on like your preference and everything, you know? I'm gonna get rid of it for now because I don't want this until later. But you get the basic idea. Is this the fire temple? It is fire temple, I was right. I knew it. And we're gonna cut into this little to clean it up. I feel like this needs to, yeah, that needs to curve a little more. I think the light, I definitely want this part to be the darkest section. So light should be basically here, here, and here. So that means I need to bring up the shadows on here a bit higher. And then the light can come in like a little more. Like this. I said I was going to blend this earlier and I didn't. Ooh, this actually might need to come up higher too, actually. So this will come into here. Still want that edge to be sharp. Yeah, this actually has to be higher, I think. So we're going to turn this. And then we're going to bring this in like that. There we go. Change the shape a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little more accurate. The joys of painting. Gotta be careful if you're shaking your sody like that. It's gonna get everywhere. Do this over here. And then I still want to make sure that the lower halves of these look right. Because the front section I definitely want to still be the brightest. But how bright do I want that to be? Do like this maybe. I feel like I can't add in this line without it looking like a butt. Like, no matter what I do, I feel like it always looks like a butt. I might just have to deal with tooth butt. I promise you, this is not a butt, no matter how shapely this tooth is. Do the same thing here. Toothlessy. No toothlessy. We can do something kind of similar here. Need a bigger brush. So that over here. Bum ba da 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 dum. Blend that out towards there. And same thing, go over it very lightly. And blend again, and blend forever, because that is what you do. That is what happens for eternity. Go. This is gonna be one sick ass tooth when it's done. So I think tomorrow, because I wanted to make sure that we were having decent internet. So tomorrow I want to make sure that we can get some horror spoopy game stuff in. Because we have not been able to do that for a bit, actually. I guess it's not that we haven't been able to, it's just we haven't done it in a bit. And I want to play more games. Do like that. So I'm thinking probably we are going to maybe do Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, since we were doing, we did the first chapter, but we hadn't finished it yet. Well, we finished the first chapter, not the second one. And then 3 I've never played, so I definitely want to play that. And then 4, I think, comes out at some point soon. I don't know when. I swear I saw something like maybe in February it comes out. Let's do like this. Yeah, I can't, every time I add more detail, I'm like, it's a butt. It's not a butt, but it looks like a butt. All right, do that kind of shape. And then we do this kind of shape. And this can go in through here. Oh, actually, having this this kind of shape like this is not actually a bad idea. Let me get that out a little more. Like that. Everything reminds me of her. Yeah, exactly. The good thing is, though, about re-rendering this a million fucking times, right, is that you really start to see the actual shape of everything. So even when you are making mistakes, like, I don't like how this section's coming out, right? But I'm still getting a much better idea of how this is supposed to be shaped overall. Because, for instance, the way that this is, I have a better idea in my head now than what we had earlier. This also needs to be higher. But you do slowly block it out, you know? And now I'm not having the issue that I was having before where the front half of the tooth, so that like this section, isn't actually looking flat. So I can just go, okay, yeah, this is basically like, this goes over here. And then we can throw in like a little shade over here. Like this can go like that, right? And I know I still want like these sections on each part to still be the brightest, but I can fill them in continually. So if I want to like just add like a little bit of tiny blues over here, I can do that. And then just keep adding them in until it looks right. Here to give hag love. You want to give my tooth some love? Welcome in, welcome in. Honestly, the topography thing I was talking about earlier really is true, though. Because I feel like you can basically, like, take the colors and outline them. Like, in all the different shades of, like, where they're supposed to go. And it really does look like it, you know? That's one sick-ass tooth. Is that a peach emoji? Peach tooth. Yeah. But, like, I'm telling you, it's once it's, like, fully rendered, once we have everything, like, the way that we want it, 100%, it's gonna be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This may not be the most interesting render I've ever done, but I really like this tooth. I'm quite happy with this, how this tooth is coming out. Do like that. Beautiful, yeah. It'll look fantastic. Yeah, when it's all done. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that that's like very visible. And the same thing, the super dark section can go like here and here. Same thing with this over here. Like I have a few sections in my mind that I know like these are going to be the really dark parts of the tooth. And then some parts that are going to be kind of like mid-range tones. But it'll get there. It'll get there. And I still want this to kind of come up a little bit here. This part up here, I need like a little bit there. Toof. Kind of looks like popcorn a little bit too. Popcorn doof. Dun 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 dun. I want a little more like this.
Well, hi.
Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Go over these sections a lot darker. Oi, what's up? This is a good one. A lot of the underwater themes are really nice, except for Clanker's Cavern. I did not like the Clanker's Cavern one. That one still gives me much anxiety. There we go. Put a little more here and here. Like, I feel like you can start to see where it's going, you know? I feel like it should be here. I can bring this up like here. That should be the darkest part. And then when you blend it, this will be a little lighter. I like how I said I was gonna finish my tea earlier and not let it get cold. But guess what's cold again? But yeah, let's do tiny test again. It looks good, looks good. Let me add in more of the lighter color. Let me do this. Boom. Take like maybe this shade. Maybe a little lighter than that actually. Do like that much. And then we can go around some of these areas. There we go. All right, bring that up here. And then, like I was saying, for here and here, we're gonna blend that a little bit. And then because of the way these are positioned, I wanna make sure that there's some shadow coming in, like here and here. And then all of this area should be around this color. Same thing for over here. Because I want the actual like bright areas being pretty high up. Same thing up here. And then over here. There we go. Then I'm gonna poke in a little bit at these. Let me get, I think we'll go with like an 100. And then go back to like 120 or 150 for the rest of them. Like that. Also, these divots on the molars, they're like, they're not even, you know? There we go. I want to switch the song. Next song. Some of the, like, the battle themes, they're fun, but I'm not really in the mood for them right now, you know? Just not in the mood. All right, let's bring this to, let's say 170. And add, like, a little more depth into some of these. But yeah, this is where it starts to, at least for me, feel kind of like the topography thing we were talking about earlier. And we can kind of add in some here, some here. And then eventually you just blend this out and it starts like really looking like what you were going for. So something I was talking about earlier for styles, some people will do something like, this won't be the right color, but you'll get the idea of they'll go like this and outline it, and then they'll blend in on both sides or one or the other. But you can take like a color that's like lighter than this, but darker than this, and do the same thing. And then I'm going to bring this up because I want this to be the lighter section over here. Same thing over here. Also here. I think I should bring this up. This should be higher. But you're starting to see like how it's all coming together. But that's, I know I've reiterated it, and I probably will continue to be honest with you. But when I was talking about how your brain wants to fill in like all of these sections, right? So if I take this render off, like you see how flat that is? You can't really tell. You might know it's a tooth because I told you it's a tooth, but you can't really see where everything's supposed to be. But once you start adding in like, even if it's messy, if it's sloppy, it's okay. You can always refine it. I have spent the entire art section of the stream just refining and refining and refining and refining. And that's okay. So I'm like, actually this should be closer to up here. Because I don't think that the light would go that far down, because I'm doing like a pretty top heavy light here. So I can just keep doing that. And like, and then we'll add on a little here and here and here. And then, you know, maybe we'll take this off and I'll go and grab this like much darker section. And then I'll make my brush smaller. And then we can just do things like that. Just keep throwing in all the colors we have to offer. And then I can make this bigger. And then I can throw in a slightly darker section. Bring that up over here. I could even continue with the kind of like circle-y shape we're going for. And ba-ba! It already looks way better. Like, I wouldn't submit this as like finished work. But if I was like, damn, I really need to rush this and it needs to look like a tooth. Does it look like a tooth when it's like 12 by 12 pixels? I'd be like, yeah, cool, done. You know? But I think for tooth progress, I think this is pretty good so far, honestly. I think it's not bad. We're gonna do this. Oh, actually, we're gonna do it with this one. Gonna go under here. Okay, see how I've added like a bunch? Right? You can still kind of see what's going on here, but now this is more flat. So now, take the white, and then we can start bringing this back in. And this is how you get the like very blended look. And then let's say I'm like, oh no, it's cool, but like there should be more shadow here. Guess what? You can just literally throw it back in. And then blend over it again. That's it. This is, so I worked with acrylics a lot before I got into digital art. So the reason why I personally love acrylics is because you can just keep going over things. And if oils, I find them a little difficult to work with because you can accidentally blend things too much. But if you like oils for the same reason, this is also a great way to use them. You just go over it over and over and over. And like, look, I can add this highlight in here if I want. And then slightly go over everything else. Same thing for here, slightly go over this. And then bam, highlight. We keep going to, how did we get this one again? No. Let me pick a different song. I feel like even though we're on shuffle, I feel like we've gotten a bunch of like the same ones. Ooh, let's do... Is it this one? No, I think it's this one. Oops. I'm gonna pick out a good song. Ooh, Delfino Plaza. That's a good one. There we go. Nice and happy. But yeah, once I've gotten basically everything in place, what I'll do is I usually do a separate layer and then I'll put glow on it. But let's say this is done, right? And I'm like, ooh, I should add a shiny here and a shiny here. And why not add like a little thing here? And then we'll add something here and then a little bit here. Like, you can just start adding things like that. This isn't done, so I'm not going to do that. But that's what I would do. All right, I think for tonight, that's going to be it. Tomorrow we will be streaming Spoopy Games. I think we're going to do Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, because I need to get some stuff ready for editing anyway. But yeah, I had fun hanging out. I hope everyone had a good time watching the tooth. I like this little tooth. I'm excited for how this will end up looking when it's completely finished, but I'll probably work on the rest of it off stream. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, doof. Doof, doof. Alrighty, I'm gonna head out for now. If you're not already in the Discord, oh, wrong button. Discord, feel free to join in. I'm usually there when I'm not streaming, but we tend to stream 2 to 3 days a week, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, depending on the schedule. And then we also do YouTube, so if you're in here, you'll probably be on YouTube at some point. Yay! Yeah, thanks for being here. Goodbye, good night.